In a world obsessed with summiting peaks of external status, metrics, success, you are a soul warrior for climbing, summiting, standing on top of those inner peaks that no one else sees. I'm talking about the moments where you keep showing up amidst all odds, where you overcome old conditioned voices of guilt or shame or self-punishment and choose self-compassion, or the moments you turn up at your side job while you're juggling 5 other creative projects at a time that aren't taking off on your desired timeline. Those are the inner peaks. It feels like it's beyond shadow work. Shadow work is like, yeah, of course, it's part of it. But when you're in a sustained space of excavating those dense inner places inside of your being, freeing, liberating, cleansing your family line from past trauma, past pain, past programming, and setting not only yourself and future generations free, it's not like you really get a certificate for that work. You don't get an accolade. You don't get the standard societal matrix 3D conditioned response of bravo, you did it. Because you're here to carve a new way. You're here to be a leader of the new artistic paradigm. And if we don't begin to acknowledge ourselves, honor ourselves, recognize ourselves, that leads to burnout. And that also keeps us farther away from what we actually want. When we begin to celebrate and recognize and show pride and reverence for ourselves in these moments, in these actions that we're already winning, that compounds over time. We're teaching our mind, body, and nervous system that, oh, I'm on path. Oh, it's already done. Oh, I'm a winner. I overcome things. I am powerful. I am successful. I am en route. I am in the flow. I'm on the aligned timeline. I've activated that highest destiny. It's we're free soloing out here. Like, honestly, so many people in this community. We are charting unmapped paths. We are following that impulse, that nudge, that intuition that we can't ignore anymore. If you're anything like me, maybe the month of May has rocked you sideways. It was I feel like I'm still coming up for air after this last month. And so many of the projects and things I had planned to create here in this space for you guys, from tapping stuff to acting stuff, things that I've been actively working on, just kept getting sidelined and kept getting detoured and pivoted. Certain other things were coming up and the exhaustion was so overwhelming. Like, I don't know what was happening in the quantum, but there was some seismic up levels, shifts, shedding, cleansing, purification, deep purging that seems to keep happening in new ways, but I can feel that alchemical shift aligning myself to that new timeline, ultimately that's in true resonance with my soul expression and those soul desires, and peeling away anything that is not that truth. We're here to come home and remember our truth. So the most radical act of self-love I can give myself right now is say, you're amazing. Good job. You keep showing up. You keep holding that certainty. You keep tapping back into your wholeness. You forgive yourself. You forgive your parents. You forgive certain situations. You forgive outdated patterns. You forgive detours that have happened again and again. All of it. You're with it. You tap with it. You breathe with it. You take it on a walk. You lie on the floor and stare at the ceiling with it. You let it move through you and shape you. And it's ultimately, that's what's building the vessel for all that you want. So I congratulate you, creative rebel. I see the summits that you're climbing. I see the peaks that you are literally free soloing on. You are carving a path, not just for yourself, but for the collective and all the future generations to come. It is no small feat. And who knows, maybe one day There'll be many a Netflix movie made about this. Maybe you're the one to write it. Maybe we're here to co-create it together. But it needs to be said that just because you're not meeting those societal metrics, which aren't even, I mean, it's crumbling all right now anyways, it's not even sustainable. But when you build that foundation, that relationship between you and the universe, you and source, you and the creator, you're always in that fluctuation of recognizing yourself as magical and powerful and successful, because that's the affinity of form with all that is. In your abundance, in your peace, in your connection, in your flow, in your groundedness, in your ease. But also holding love and reverence and recognition for all the meld you've gone through. The slush, the gunk, the changing roots, the new peaks that have emerged that you didn't even see before. You are conquering it all. And you deserve to be recognized. So let's recognize you. Let's recognize me. Let's recognize ourselves. We're free soloing this shit. We're building the new earth with that like humble, internal, visceral impulse of yes. But wait, where do I step now? We're always coming back into contact of like our higher selves, our intuition, what feels right now, because literally old timelines are dissolving, new timelines are emerging. You're in a shifting identity right now. And old ways of doing things just don't work anymore. I mean, I know this for myself. I have my South Node in Virgo. I have learned discipline and doing the to-do list. It comes so easily to me. What's harder for me is to let go and surrender my, what did I say, South Node in Virgo? South Node in Virgo. My North Node is in Pisces. So I'm learning that surrender, that feminine flow, that mystic knowing, and creating from that space, because that's the art I want to create from. That is what sustains throughout time. I'm not just here for a one-hit wonder, and neither are you. I'm not just here to appease the masses if it's out of alignment with what's being said within my being. Because what you hear, what you know, what you see is different from the masses. I mean, I've spoken about this before. I'm an emotional manifestor in human design. I'm not here to respond to what is. I'm literally receiving downloads and pings and instincts from the universe. And when it's in alignment, I like the energy just appears and I go and but a part of that is learning the rest aspect. And I've been still in so resistance to the rest, because we feel like we have to create our path, well, especially as artists, right? Oh, well, if no one else is going to do it, I have to do it. But that disconnects us from the circuitry of all of creation. It has to move in harmony. It's the inhale, it's the exhale, it's the receiving, and it's the giving. And this is just a testament and a tribute to you for unraveling and unwinding all those programs and conditions that have held you hostage to the past, held you hostage to the 3D, held you hostage to outdated and limiting patterns from your family line. You are the renegade, you are the rebel, you are moving now in alignment with your highest expression, with your perfected soul self, with the part of you that knows deep in this moment that actually it's more productive for you to do nothing than take 100 actions out of alignment to make something happen, to prove you're doing something. Because what's meant to come through this next thing is a radical gift to humanity. And we want it to be birthed from that frequency of wholeness, from that vibration of overflow and abundance. Remember that anything created from lack will not last. It simply won't. And that the greatest gift you can give yourself and your work and your consciousness and humanity is cultivating what you're creating from an energy of abundance, from an energy of enoughness, from completion, from wholeness. And this is the gift that gets to keep, it's like a snowball. It keeps growing, it keeps giving, it keeps magnetizing. It has a life of its own. It's in harmony and synchronicity with all that is, with all of creation. So I really invite yourself today, the energy of the Sabbath, ironically, I didn't even, just came in like this, is to be in that enoughness, that it's already done. that you've surrendered it, and celebrating yourself, recognizing yourself, honoring yourself, being in the magic of you, simmering in it, saturating in it, expanding it. I see the summits you are ascending. I see the peaks you're climbing, and I'm so honored to be walking this path with you. We're in this together. You're spearheading the new artistic paradigm together, trailblazing the new earth together. And it's a freaking wild ride, and we're here to support each other. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. If this resonates, give it a thumbs up. Meet me in the comments. Share what lands, how you can recognize and celebrate and honor yourself in new ways today, and build that winner mentality. That, I don't like saying mindset, I like saying body set, because it's so much more than the mind. The nervous system reacts faster than the mind ever can. So I like to say body set, cultivate that champion body set. So maybe you can take that body set. So much love, and I'll see you in the next video, superstar. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.